Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3.
No,
1 2 3. No.
Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now before I start getting angry? Yeah, thank you, Ian. All right. All right. Right, I'm having problems with the computer lately again. The same as last time, the USB ports keep screwing up. I don't know bloody why. So what I've done, I've taken off the external USB hub, and I just plugged the microphone into the other hub for now. I did put it on built-in USB connector just now, but it was breaking up really badly, so I don't know why it was doing that. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a little stream because since I've had him in here since last night or night before, been really cold in here. I know it's cold, but you know, since I've had him in here, it's got even more cold. And I have actually heard a few noises in here, like it's something like, I know it wasn't a cat because the cat was in the hallway at the time, but it sounded like something shifted and moved behind me. But I just can't see what it is because like I've got so much bloody stuff in this room. Anything could have shifted, but what it was, I don't know. I'm not saying it was paranormal, but it kind of started me wondering what the hell it was, and I thought, what the fuck? So yeah. What time is it? It's 3:33, by the way. So I'm only going to be on for about half an hour. I might leave the stream running. I don't know yet. If I do, I'll have Malcolm on. See if we get anything from him. The reason why I call him Malcolm because Harry told me he can actually understand English. Because I thought he would talk to me in like, you know, Africano or some other kind of African language. And English, and he will be able to talk to English to me when I do a Ouija board with him. When he feels like he wants to do a Ouija board, Abby will let me know when he's willing to do one. Now, Ulrich Hyde did tell me the name of his name in Africano, but I can't remember what it was. It was only a short name, but I didn't write it down because I completely forgot. But yeah, you know, I had a few weird things happening here, you know, like noises. Thought I heard like someone walking in the hallway. The cat's been running around left, right, and centre as per usual tonight. Let's put these over here. A couple of feathers. I've had those feathers for a while. kitchen light's not working, so I've been having to go out and buy food because I can't cook in the kitchen when it's pitch black. Even with a spotlight, I can't really see the frying pan properly. And I'm not going to stick a bloody spotlight on the cooker when it's cooking. So I don't use the actual oven itself. I only use the top part, you know, where you fry. Yeah, in the kitchen's been a bit weird actually. Felt like some weird energies around in the kitchen. Maybe they don't like the lights on. Maybe they're the ones who fucked up my light in the first place. I don't know. Can't prove it, but I'm waiting for my light to be actually replaced in the kitchen. It's one of those long fluorescent tube ones, you know. And I took the covering off just to find out what bulb it was, and there's no writing on the bulb, so I can't tell what bulb it is. And I couldn't put the damn thing back up because the bloody thing started falling apart on me. So I'm actually waiting for the housing association to send someone around, but that won't be for another week. A week tomorrow, Monday. So you know, it's more like trying to cook in the dark, I suppose, or going out and getting some like chicken and chips or something, you know, every so often. But I don't want to be eating chicken and chips every fucking single night. Where can I put these? Put that back here. These need varnishing the ones. I'm doing them now. Probably varnish that. Actually, what's that? Pen varnish. I'm still working on a few more planchettes. Not done nothing kills with Ouija balls at the moment. So I just don't have the proper wood, to be honest with you. No, I was able to salvage like little bits of wood, so I can make some more planchettes and these crucifixes, which I'm going to be making as well. I'm using like this furniture touch pen to like paint the crucifixes. Well, fine. It's like not a paint, but it's like oh, it is like a paint, I suppose. The smell, you know, is a bit stinkified, really. Sure, might use some more of that mahogany paint on that crucifix. Oh yeah, I was going to take a new film when I've got a real bad headache. I was just watching Living Dead Paranormal, yeah, and I think it's Josh. No, it's Sean or Josh. He's downstairs going on about a headache he's got, and as he was talking about a headache, I also had a headache as well, a banging headache. That's better. So this is charged up. Can't have my mints, you do my mints alone. I'm working on a smaller one as well, like a small crucifix. But the wood came out a bit wonky. Need to like sand it up down a bit. I'm gonna make a few of these small ones actually. Might make them into like little pendants. Don't know yet. But I'm also going to make crosses with like kind of like weavy, kind of like on this side, so it ain't going to be straight. It's going to kind of like a little wave kind of thing. So as you know, I'm trying to learn woodworking. I've not put much on my woodworking channel actually this week, apart from the bargain. Got a bargain the other day, which was this sander, which I've not even used yet. £11 it cost in home base, but that's going to be for like bigger wood, you know, for when I do me Ouija boards. Where can I put this? I've got to sort this room out a bit more. I've got nowhere to put all my woodworking gear. I'm thinking of getting like one of those kind of table bandsaw things. Gonna ask my mum to lend me some money to get it actually. And pay her back when I can. But I need to sort over that side. No, I'm going to take all those DVDs and boxes out. That green box there with the wood in, my bits of scrap wood, is going to be put up there on a table where the boxes are. I need to be with some of those DVDs because there's a lot of DVDs I've not watched yet. When I'm not watching or doing videoing or doing live streams or going on any hangouts, I tend to watch some of the videos. I've got some children ones up there actually, like which I've got to give to my daughter when she comes around. But I don't want to be putting them away and forgetting where I put them. Yeah, I'm trying to get some wood together. I went to a house that's actually renovating up the road the other day when I went to go and get some dinner. And it's just getting dark. And, you know, there were people still working now. And I just said to them, hey, like, you know, is the manager around? And I think it's like a mixed group of workers. So this Chinese, I think he was, Chinese or Korean or whatever, goes, yeah, what's that? I said, yeah, I was just wondering if I can like salvage some of your scrap wood because I'm learning woodworking and I need some wood to practice, you know, like cutting and sawing. And he had one of the things that I want to get, like a work desk kind of like saw thing. It's a meter saw. Cheapest one I've seen is about £60 actually, and I can either get it off Amazon or I can go up to my local home base and get one. But I think you had to put it together. I'm not really too keen putting things together, but if I get one, I'm going to put it together. No, I know there's a couple of videos out there where it shows you help to put it together anyway. But that's the more complicated ones. Sometimes I think you might get them already made up. I don't know. But I saw one exactly what I was going to get. I said, "So that's saw." He goes, "Yeah." I said, "I'm getting one." He goes, "You got one?" I said, "No, I'm getting one, and I want to practice cutting." I said, "Like, I will get wood, but I don't want to be, you know, like destroying good wood. You know, I want to try to get scrap." So he goes, "Yeah, you can, but not now. You know, when we finish, you can help yourself because we'll have a skip, and all you know, you can come along and take what you want." So I said, "Well, how long will that be?" He goes, "Maybe a month." I thought, "Oh, fucking hell, man, a month. I want to get the wood now." So I went up. I said, "All right, you know, thanks anyway," and I just kind of left. And I just turned. I came out of the house, turned right, as if I was heading up to the takeaway shop, and there's a road just out in front of the house. So I walked up there, and there was a guy doing some more kind of like on the other side of the road, further down. There was a guy doing like a roofing. So I asked if I can take some wood from there, and he said, yeah. So I was able to get some wood, but it's not, you know, like big piece of wood. It's probably about the width of the bag of chips here. No, so it's about that big, and probably about that thick. Now my saw will not go through it. So what I need to do is, if I do get one of those saws, I'm going to like get it and cut it down to thinner slices, and then my other saw should be able to work and do me planchettes and crosses and any other kind of thing I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start doing some more fishing floats as well. So I'm thinking about doing some fishing again this year. I don't know. You know, I still got some floats from what I made a couple of years ago. Because all last year I didn't do no fishing at all. I just couldn't be bothered to do any fishing because I couldn't afford the fishing license, because the fishing license had gone up in price. It went from like 25 to like double, 50 quid. Well, no, I ain't paying 50 quid. But I thought this year maybe I might do some fishing. I don't know. You know, over Mitchell Common, I can go and do some fishing over there. You know, no one goes over there asking you for a license or anything like that. And no one ever gets hardly kicked off for fishing in the lake. The only people who get kicked out of it is like the Polish, when, you know, other people see them like taking fish out and not putting them back. But in some of the Polish, like, I tend to like put the fish back now. But a couple of years ago, so many people used to go over there, take the fish out, and when you go fishing, you can see like fish bones everywhere. So I've go and lay that. No, actually, you can go out. Go out. It's gone through. So shit, I just done my day. My fucking shoulder there. So yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing fishing this year or not, but I might make some floats just in case I do go. Make some more floats, because I used to give my floats away as well. See, you know, I'm a nice person. You know, I'm kind of generous when I want to be. Shit, just shut the fucking phone on the floor. No, I won't broke it. Got 49% battery. Why my fucking charger won't go in here? Oh, it's just gone and turned itself off, never mind. Oh crap, hold on. So my door just rattled, and it went to the cat, because the cat is near feeding. So that's the kind of thing I've been getting here sometimes. Like my door rattles, and I'm thinking there's a cat, but the cat's on the other side of the hallway. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I probably might not leave this running. I'll just go to bed in a little while and turn everything off. But yeah, I know Abby told me I need to like talk to Malcolm a little bit more. So I normally say, all right, Malcolm, how you doing, mate? Are you enjoying yourself here? And then when I go to bed, I say, good night, Malcolm. Keep safe, mate. Keep all the negative ones away from us. Try to make me feel a bit better. You know, casting a nice spell on me to get rid of this illness. I've been coughing quite a bit actually, and like, you know, these kind of coughs, and that was not put on. Every time I think I'm going to cough, I'm going to cough, and sometimes it's like I feel like I'm going to throw up. You know, it's not like the virus that I had before. I think it's just like a chesty cough I've got, and no, it can be a little bit painful when you're coughing as well, because sometimes you think you're going to only cough a little bit, but you're coughing, and it kind of hurts your throat. And when it starts hurting your throat, you feel like you're going to vomit. So I used to say, "Hey, Malcolm, try to put a spell on me to get rid of this cough for us, please, mate. You're supposed to be a witch doctor. You know, sure you can put a spell on me to get rid of this cough." And then, like, you know, I just say goodnight to all the other spirits and go to bed and hopefully fall asleep. But I've not been able to sleep properly the last few nights. Don't know why. You know, I'm coughing, can't get, you know, comfortable. You know, even the bed feels cold sometimes. And, you know, I know the room is cold in here, but, you know, I'm in the quilt and the quilt's quite warm. But even when I'm in the quilt, it gets kind of cold in there sometimes, you know. And I don't know why, but my mattress, every time I'm in the bed, like I push the mattress up to the top so it's like touching the back of the wall. But every time I wake up in the morning, the mattress has moved about that far down. And I don't know why. I'm sure it can't be moving around that much at night time. Maybe I do. I don't know, but, you know. Every time I go to bed, I've got, because like when the mattress moves down, my pillows fall down at the back as well. So I have to like pull the mattress out a little bit more, pull the pillows up, push the mattress back, then put the pillows back down, sort the pillows out, then get into bed. And when I wake up in the morning, what the fuck was that? I thought I just saw like a white flash beside me then. Yeah, so like when I wake up in the morning, the bloody mattress is back down again and the pillows are down the back. I don't know. Weird. I might start doing some more of those little miniature doll furniture. I made a couple, but they got broke. I don't know what happened to them. But they're quite easy to make. I was using like toothpicks, and I bought a hell of a lot of lolly sticks. That you call them popsicle sticks in America. Well, I got a whole load of them. Probably got about 500. So these are what I'm talking about. These popsicle sticks, we call them. Well, lolly sticks. You call them popsicle sticks, and we call them lolly sticks. So what I'm going to be doing with these, because this is just one. I've got another one over there. Then I've got like packs of them over here somewhere. Yeah, they're in the bottom of the cupboard, which I'm not going to dig out. But these come in different shape, well, different sizes. Some a little bit bigger than the others. But what I'm going to do is make some things out of these. Thing is, I've got to try to find the flatter ones. Like make multicolour. You can tell that some of these are like warped. So I'd have to find, you know, the more flatter ones. I might even kind of like make some multicolour crucifix out of them. So have it like that thickness. What are you doing, cat? And then they've like so I'd have them like that, then I'll cut some off and then have them kind of like that glued on. I'll have to cut like these little bits off here and put them like that. So in other words, it'd be something like that kind of thing, you know, but not at the back. It'd be stuck to the side. So I'm gonna make them like that, and they'd be like multicoloured. That'd be cool, I think. Do some of those. Got some PVA wood glue. Got some like little clip things to keep them pressed down while the glue's hardening up. Then I'm going to make some like little. I'm actually going to try and make some like doll chairs out of some of these as well. Holy shit, did you hear that? My door just fucking moved again. And the cat is like jumping around doing something out there. So that's the kind of fucking things that happen in here during the night time. Door just like moved by itself, and the cat was at the far end of the hallway jumping after something. I don't know why, but my whole hallway, although the light's off, my DVR will pick up the slightest kind of like light fluctuation, and it sometimes like goes darker out there, then night's back up again, which is kind of weird. Tell you guys, if you ever got a fucking haunted house, you know, if you got a haunted house and you want to know what the hell's going on, it's worth getting a DVR, because you'll be surprised on what kind of crazy stuff you'll be, you know, like getting in your house, and you don't even really realise that you're getting it in your house. Oh, my fucking chest is hurting now. Oh, God. Right, let me just sort my bed out. I'm gonna do something to that fucking wall. I need to paint that wall, wash it over, and then I might put a poster or something, get a poster, and then just cover that marking up. It's kind of embarrassing seeing that there all the time. Mind you, not my fault. I think most of that was there before I even moved in, actually. Because I think, yeah, I'm sure that was there. So I can't understand it. Why should that wall be like that when my head's not even touching the wall most of the time? I need to wash that. Don't worry, that's not blood. That's paint. Oh, God, my chest is killing me right now. Sort this out so I don't lose these. Trying to find my charger on my lathe. My lathe has like a volume switch on it. And I'm sure I saw it the other day, but now I can't fucking remember where I saw it. Actually, why the cat's not in here? I'll have a look in here. It might be in one of these boxes, or it might be in that box. My ultrasonic ear thing. you can see what I'm doing. My ultrasonic here. My millimeter that I've never used. I bought 2 of these, and 1 I've never used. This is more ink. Holy shit, man, how many inks have I got on my fucking printer? I've got so much ink on my printer now. I can't believe how much ink I've got. That's my book. I'm going to learn about doing the conjuring, the spirits sometime. It's my empty millimeter box. My other super ear box. Oh, shit. Is there anything here? Got your box of screws and nuts and whatever in there. Ouch. So that stuff can go back on here. Tracing paper. That's tracing paper. I didn't know I had tracing paper. That's handy. Alright, we'll keep that down. I've been waiting for some that black kind of like paper you get in those books, charcoal paper, whatever it's called. And I sent a message to the guy that I've not received it, so he's got to send some new another package out. I've been waiting for that for over a fucking week. These back. So it might be in one of those other boxes. Oh no, I've got it somewhere. It's the large ones up there. Whoa. Nearly dropped a whole box of blank CDs. Now this is what I want to make as well, if I get some bigger wood. Some of these like automatic drawing planchettes. That cost me, when I bought it, 30 odd quid. So I can make some of those. I've just got to find those like things to put the pencils in. Oh, look. You know what? The other day I was looking for my corks. I knew I had a few in the kitchen. But I bought a load of corks off eBay, right, ages ago. That's my little chair I made 2 years ago. That's one of the tables, but 2 of the legs broke off, but I can actually repair that. And that's my other table, where all the legs are still on it. And guess what? I just found my box of fucking corks. You can see that. So now I know where my corks are. These I actually bought off eBay as a bulk deal. So I was going to make a shitload of like bobbing floats. So at least I know where they are now. And nope. Yeah, another bag of lollipop sticks. I've got 2 of those down there, and I think I've got 2 smaller packets in the kitchen. But my charger is not in here. Oh, my ruin stones. Keep those out. My 2 iron brushes can stay out. Put them away tomorrow. So where the fuck is my charger then? Some heart-shaped bangles. I don't know where they come from. Let me start that. 10p. Don't need that. Picture frame. Sandpaper. Keep that out. Mind you, I've got a lot of sandpaper now. So my charger is not in here. So I've got no fucking idea where my charger is for my lathe. Well, it's not a charger, it's an actual power adapter for my lathe. The lathe is a little kind of cool, which I can make my fishing floats with. Oh, I've just gone and broke that. Well, not broke it, but I don't know what I've done with that then. I'm sure I saw that over here. I don't really want to be pulling all that out again. So I know I pulled it out the other day. I couldn't find it, but I'm sure it was over there. So tracing paper, look. I'll keep that out because that will be used to trace onto wooden boarding when I do my bigger planchettes like this. But that will have to go up there for now. At least I know where that is. I don't know what I've done with the fucking thing. I looked in there. It's not in there. We ain't got more ink cartridges in there. Fucking hell, man. There's so much ink cartridges everywhere. Because I almost had to get my printer exchanged because it had no, it wasn't printing properly. I was able to get a new printer and I bought a load more fucking ink. As I was sorting out, I found ink over here. I found ink up there now. I've probably got about 20, maybe, yeah, probably about 20, 25 sets of ink now. So all that box is ink. Okay, I'm going to start taking all this out. I don't give a shit if I make a noise because see, her fucking kids was making a noise. All that is ink for my printer. That is ink for my printer. That is ink for my printer. So I'm gonna see if I can find that. That's not ink. I know what's in there. And no, that's not a do it box. I bought that to put coins in it. I've not even used it yet. My utility belt. Now this is actual working utility belt, but you can use it for paranormal as well. Put in paranormal gear when you go out ghost hunting. That's the main reason I bought it. I think I've only ever used that once outside. Actually, I know what I'm going to use that for. Pins there, if I can't get pins out. Put my sewing stuff in it. Some buttons. Buttons. I'll need to get them out in a while. Oh, another roll. Camcorder. I always keep camcorder next to me now. So if I hear things going on at night time, I tend to find out or try to capture whatever's making the noise. Watercolour pencils. Envelopes. And trash. Well, I'll put that back and sort that out tomorrow. Where's that pencil bag? And in this bag I've got envelopes, some magnifying glasses, glue, envelopes, a tape dispenser, and staples. Safety pins. One more night vision camera. Another wheel. So I just don't know what I've done with that bloody camcorders. Four camcorders in there. Night vision ones, IR. What's in here? Ghost hunting gear. Yeah. Torches, 4 torches, a couple of these little camcorder things, film tars, another camera, some small tripods, some batteries, could have put the charger in one of the bigger boxes. Not my luck. USB card reader. Which I think to come out here. Small crucifix. Well, you might as well watch me, you know, at least you've got something to do on the side chat, to have a chat if you want to talk. I really need to find that fucking charger, man. I keep saying it's a charger, it's not, it's a power supply. What is in here? DVDs? Yeah, DVDs. Paranormal Activity 1, 2, 3 and 4. I think. It's my old DVR camera. It's top boxing with a couple of old DVR LED lights. Camera, couple of cameras, another one of these filter things, couple of things I've made myself. Not much in here. Half empty this one actually. Another 3 sewing things. I better put it in a box and it's in the cupboard. I ain't going in the cupboard. Right. More cameras. Vitar ones. These are better than the smaller ones I just showed you. Speaker with built-in radio. What's this? Well, ghost detector thing, which ain't really ghost detector thing. Speaker, which is got another speaker in the smaller box. Light meter. Some homemade equipment. IR lights. Some more ghost hunting gear. I'd love it for it to come knocking on my door saying, "Can you keep noise there?" And I say, "Excuse me, do what, Amy?" I say, "Your kid was banging around until like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock last night, keeping me awake." So no, I can't keep my noise down. Well, it ain't in that lot. So it's not in any of my boxes. My DVDs, my software on, that's come out. Right, my folders, my drawing books. Well, that ain't, that's like a plain paper. That's my sketchbook with all my spirit drawing in. In here, is my 30-metre length audio cable. I thought that was it then. But it's not. It's similar to this one, but this ain't the one. That ain't it either. UV. Someone gave me one of these, but I've actually got a couple of these myself already. Didn't really need the one that she gave me, but it's always handy for spares. My horse thingamajig, which go there. What it was doing there, because that's just stamps, which I'm sorting that. Speakers, torch, TV antenna, so it's not in there. Sometimes we'll never get these back in. More rubbish. You don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just trying to find a power adapter. And I'm going for all the boxes over there. Right, so these are alarms, bloody loud alarms. Some gloves. I think they were for my makeup fishing. I could keep them out actually. So in here I've got just makeup for Halloween. Another box of mixed bits and pieces, nails, screws, wall plugs, so other bits and pieces. A book, The Most Amazing Haunted and Mysterious Places in Britain. I've got another 3 more of these to go through in a minute. I had a quick look through the boxes the other day and I couldn't find it, so I might have missed it, you know. Right, that. Ah! I found it! Oh shit, the only thing is I ain't got the adapter for the... Oh bollocks, I won't be able to use it anyway. I need a particular adapter. But I found it. That's the thing I was looking for. Actually, I've got one in the bathroom, I think. No, I haven't. That's the other one. My old LG mobile. I think that still works, actually. some DVDs for my DVD recorder, my video recorder. Another mobile phone. Check them out, so they still work. Bring my bell, but it don't work. What's this? Cat light. Oh man, I wondered where the fuck that was. That's my cat light, what goes on my cap. Right, keeping that out. Shoot's fallen, but I know where it is. A battery and a camera battery. So they can stay up. Paper clip things. No, I need to find an adapter. Because then my lathe will work properly then. Thank you, God. One of my DVR camera cables are fucked up, and it sometimes like shuts the camera off. And I wanted a small one of these, and I've now found my small one. Thank you, God, for that. That is for my hard drive. Right, so that can go back in because that's damaged. They didn't go there. I'm not going to put that box up there later. That's my audio cable, so that's going there. Screwdriver. Now that needs to stay there. What I found. Yeehaw! So I don't really need to go through these boxes now. These other ones. Don't need to go through that lot now. So I can put all this back down here. That can go there. That can go there. Right. I've actually made a bit more room here, would you believe? Fucking hell. Now, isn't it nice for you to see me clean the room up a little bit? My old coins and things I found not detecting. Right, let me see if I can get these out because these have got pins in. Oh, a minute ago I couldn't get them out and I've got them out straight away. So it's my safety, well, my sewing box, you could say. Junk. Alright, ink. Ink. My Halloween glow box thing. No smoking. I keep meaning to fucking laminate these and put them outside. They're still smoking out there, and they know they're not allowed to fucking smoke. Camcorder can go up here, so I know where that is. I need a fucking adapter though. I don't know where one is. Oh, that can go there, so I know where that is. Screwdriver. I thought I took them out. Rubbish. Let me go up there. I need to find an adapter though. I'm going to hunt for that tonight. So what I've been looking for, right, is this particular power adapter, yeah. So I've got this lathe. I've got this like little lathe thing, yeah, and that's why I do all my like fishing floats. But I was using this one because it's only one speed. The one I actually needed was this one because it's actually got 6 or 7 speeds on this one, so it controls the motor. So now I found it, I can put that charger somewhere else. Shove it over here probably. Put those back up there. Put that up there as well, I think, from there. DVD discs. Go down there. No, I got put that in here. I'd love to try and repair this fucking drawer. Every time I repair it, it falls apart. So the thing is, with this adapter I've been looking for, it's got a plug like that on it. And I used to have a socket where I could actually plug that in to use it, but I don't know where the damn thing is now. It ain't in any of these drawers down here, because down here, down in this drawer, is all too rusty nice from the fishing. I've got crap loads of like electrical components that I used to buy bulk offline to make all my ghost hunting gear. A whole load of it. So I thought, why buy just one if you're going to need to buy more later? So I used to go fucking berserk. I used to buy like 50 or 100 so I could hopefully build more things and help more people out later. See, that came from something, and I made my own homemade lathe by using this with an old drill part. But it kept like vibrating and ruining things that I was trying to make. So I thought, fuck it, I'll just go and buy one. So I bought myself a lathe to do me fishing float projects. But I don't know what I've done with that adapter, but I'm glad I found that, because now I can just go out and buy an adapter from the pound shop or something and, you know, buy a couple to spare. So I'm always taking the plug out and forgetting what I've done with it. I'm glad I found that now. I did look in there though the other day. I know I looked in there and I couldn't find it. So why? Maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough, I don't know. So that's a bag of white rubbish. that out in a minute and just drink the rest of my coffee. But what time is it? Fucking 4:30. That shit is going in the living room. So I need to make room because my box of wood over there is overflowing. So that is going to go up there, and I'm going to be buying one of those like meter saw things. The other thing is I'm not looking forward to trying to put it together. There was another piece to this as well for the actual rest. And there's another kind of like one of these to cover that up. But it kept getting in the way, so I took it off and I went and broke it. But I didn't really need that bit anyway. But these are cheap. These are only about 30 quid. I think I've already, yeah, I think I ordered one. Yeah, I have ordered another one actually, because I was going to use this spare if I couldn't find that damn power supply. Now I could send the other one back, but I might just keep this one as a spare one actually, because quite handy little machines to use. So, you know, practically all the money that I was given to me for my Christmas and birthday is all gone now. All on fucking electronics and tools and paint and varnish and paint brushes and Dremel gear. And, you know, I got these through today. These are only like a couple of quid though, but you get 7 different shapes, different sizes of these. But they don't cut all that good. Hardly cut at all on wood properly. Cheap fucking Chinese shit. Now there might be a power adapter in one of these drawers, but I don't really want to start pulling this about. So it means I'll have to pull my speaker out, and that would disrupt my bloody USB ports, and it'll shut my bloody sound down probably. Let's have a look in there. Let's have a look in there. There it is. Photo paper, photo paper, photo paper. Power pets. Got 3 of these without the backs. Bottom bits are missing on those. Found a memory card. So I don't mind sorting that shit at night time if I can't get sleep. But fucking I'm going to go in that cupboard looking for an adapter in the hallway. I was in there earlier anyway looking for that adapter. My broken Samsung, I'd like to get that repaired because there's stuff on there that I need to get off. Samsung batteries. Oh, a stamp. First class large stamp. And just memory cards. Laser pens, couple of laser pens. In here, it's just CDs. A few components. My wind factor controller thing. So I need a wind temperature when I'm out. Some capacitors, resistors. Crucifix that someone gave me not long ago, which I won't use because it's too tight around my neck. Right, in here is just all photo paper, laminating paper, some ink cartridges, original ink cartridges, some cloths. Nothing in there. In here is a mixture of stuff. USB screwdrivers, old mobile phone, speaker. I've got so much of these. What's in here? Oh, and the sit bags. Yeah, so many of these like old Nokia headphones, you know, single earphone microphone thing. Here's this one. Yeah! I've got it! If it works or not, that's no fucking matter. What's this? Oh, one of these old Packard Bell personal data bank deluxe thingy-jigs. I hope that works. I'll still probably buy another one or two outside when I go out next. Clock parts. I used to make my own little wall clocks at one time as well. They were pretty cool, they were. Pink cartridge. That's for me Epson. Got Epson cartridges in here as well. And this should pull all this out from it. Why oh fuck have I got lasers in here? I don't know. A laptop memory card. My old business. Oh no, it ain't. It's my calculator. What I got off Vista printer one time. Yeah, I was looking for some of these the other day to see if I can put some ink in a thingamajig. Only got the one though. Got more bloody headphone adapter things. Another clock thing. IDE cables. My connector for my camcorder. Transfer videos over. Another screwdriver. Penknife. Another camera adapter thingamajig. Crap load of key rings I made. Casino key rings. More key rings. Another 2 screwdrivers. Paintbrush. My butter knife. I can never do that. I used to be able to do that, but I can't do that no more. Get caught. Take that outside and get caught. You can be arrested for that. My harmonica. More screwdrivers. Little flashlight. Another camera adapter thing. Another screwdriver. Fucking hell. I wonder if I can never find my bloody screwdrivers. They're all in this fucking drawer. Scissors. Another camera adapter. Keychain thingamajig. I've got some more of those over there somewhere. A battery to, I think, might be my old DS game console. Yeah, just shitload of like key rings. Yeah. Flashlight, that's probably broken. Can't even see where you turn it on and off actually. I think it's just one of them turn on ones. Twist on. There's just too many of these damn things. Every time I pick them up all the time. Loads of them. I don't even need them. I just don't like throwing things away, that's the problem. That's a new cartridge. Another camera thing. A little flashlight that don't work because the battery's gone flat. Memory card, 6. Right, at least I know I've got these in here. Let's put all that shit back in there. I'm going to throw some of that away. I don't know if I'm going to make anything out of them, really. Well, at least I know where most of my camera cable things are in here. Let me go in there. Actually, I've got screwdrivers over there, but I'll put these in there. At least I know where they are. I've got to see if that fucking what's name works. That adapter. If that adapter works, I'll be happy. Because then I can start using my lathe tomorrow. Oh shit, I've got to put these in. Load of these. These are my stamps. These collect stamps as well. I've got so many stamps. I've even started giving some away to the charity shop. I've got like kilos of the damn things. So I used to buy and sell stamps on eBay at one time. I stopped doing it. It's just too fucking much of a problem. Shit. I just shut the fucking plug thing. Right. Let's see if this fucking thing works. I'll plug that in there. Get my power pack. Whoa, it's working! Yes! Right, so what I did do is that I connected all the cables and put them in spot because all these cables were hanging out and I didn't like it. So when you turn that on, whoa. So that's low speed. If you listen carefully, yeah, you can tell the different speeds by the sound it makes. Listen, right, this is low speed. Next speed. Next. 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 See? And because I couldn't find this bloody, because I could not find this, I went and ordered a new one of these, didn't I? Used to last me fucking money to buy one. And it hasn't turned up yet. I could always just cancel it, you know, and say, oh, I want my money back, but I need to you know, it's always handy to have one spare, I suppose. Just carry on using that one and have the other one kept in the box. So that ever breaks down, I've got a spare. So that's the problem with me. As well as like, I'm always like trying to buy, if I can afford it, buy duplicates. It's like my millimeters. I don't know where the other one is. Okay. It's like my millimeters, yeah, for instance. I don't even know where I've done my black one actually. My black one's disappeared as well again. I don't know where that's gone. I don't know it's falling down here. Yeah, you know what? I don't even know where my black millimeters disappeared to again. Or my white one. But I originally bought 2mm. Like I bought the black one after I bought the white ones because the black one's got like a built-in K2 meter. The white standard millimeter, I bought 2 off at the same time because, like, you know, 3-4 years ago I did have some money in my bank account. I didn't realise I was going to be fucking broke like I am now. If I'd known I was going to be broke, I wouldn't have bought so much ghost hunting gear. But you know, as I say, when I had the money, I always like used to buy duplicated stuff. Like I'd have 2mm. Always make sure I've got 2 mobile phones with me. One for like my paranormal channel, one for my normal home private number. Soldering irons. I always used to buy 2 soldering irons because like one would break as quick as you know, as long as I've got one would kind of break up. Well, let's put it that way. I fucking think he's falling down on the floor. I've got 7 people watching. Now I've got 2 of these like grinders, one there and one here. One just that. I've got one down here. But that one, right, I've lost the glass casing on that. And I was thinking about getting another one of those, but it's a flip up between that or another lathe. And because I couldn't find the power pack to the lathe, I decided to buy the new lathe because I so wanted to make some more fishing floats. Scissors. When I go and buy a pair of scissors, I always buy a couple of packets of scissors because I'm always putting scissors down. I can never find the fucking things. Varnish. When I go and buy a tin of varnish, I tend to buy 2 tins of varnish because, like, sometimes I don't put the lid back down properly and it dries up within like a couple of days and you got to throw a tin of fucking varnish away. Torches, you know, if they're cheap enough and, you know, you have to test them quickly, I'll buy like 3 or 4 torches. And again, we need electronics. You know, what's this one? I can't remember what one is this. But with me electronics, I like building stuff. These would be able to make like little EMF detector things. Never got around to making them, but I did buy like several of them. My EM pumps with the digital meters in there. I bought like 10 or whatever those were. They're just like, this is like a sound sensor, picks up sound. I've actually got one which actually records sound as well, but only records up to 10 seconds. More little electronic kits. All different types of kits I've got here. I did even buy a couple of like little radio kits as well. What's in here? Oh, these are IR kits because I was trying to make an IR to IR, so like you had two facing each other, and it make like a grid kind of thing. And if anything goes in between the grid, yeah, shut it off. So that's like IR kind of things. These are for my little SAF box kind of thing I made, which is a sound detector, vibration, noise. You know, I've got kits to make my little static detectors, resistors. I even bought like, no, those Christmas tree light things. I bought like these little Christmas tree lights because I was going to build something with those. This is like a sound detector kit as well. EMF meter kit. Oh, a few of those actually. Another one there, another one there. That's another version of it. So yeah, when I had the money, I went out and bought a load of stuff. So I just loved like building stuff. But that was like two and a half years ago. I've had these sitting there for like 2.5 years. Some of it I did use, and then suddenly I just lost interest. I think it's because of the stress and depression I was going through, you know. I just stopped doing things, you know. But I'll have to start getting back into it later in the year and start building some more gear for myself. Because I like doing some stuff out to Living Dead Paranormal, so I just put a new video up. And I actually used my sensor, my giraffe sensor. It's just a stuffed toy which I put a sensor with flashing lights and like a sound bar in it, yeah. Because I know those little motion lights you can get when you go, you know, you can plug them in or you can stick them all. It's just one of those kind of like motion sensor lights, but I took the circuit board out and I was able to connect sound to it. And I thought those LEDs look a bit black, you know, plain, just like having white LEDs. So I changed them to like red, blue, and yellow. And I decided to make these like crazy like toy sensors, a bit like the Boo Bear kind of thing, you know. And I thought about that 2.5 years ago about doing my own ones, and I made two. I gave one to Living Dead Paranormal, and I kept one myself. But where the fuck my one is, I don't know. But the one I gave to Living Dead Paranormal, they used it on the last video, the newer video. So I've got these. Some of these are like stepper motors. What they do is that you connect a motor to it, and you connect like a volume control, and they allow you to turn the volume up and down. It's a bit like my EM pump, which I need to repair my EM pump as well. You know, like speakers. Never got around to use these speakers. These are expensive ones as well. I have designed ghost stuff. Go and look at that Living Dead Paranormal. Half the gear they got is gear that I gave them to them myself. These are interesting. These are ultrasonic. Now I tried to make something with ultrasonic before, but I couldn't think what to make with them. And you know, spirits can manipulate ultrasonic frequencies, but I could never think how to put that into some kind of device. So those EMF kits, yeah, that's one of the EMF kits that I built. I don't know if it still works or not. ain't going to try it because the negative compartments come off, and I ain't got the batteries right at the moment. The radio that I tried building with a speaker on it was really shit. You know, here's one thing I've tried with the ultrasonic thing. What I've done, I with this one, right, I put it on so it would connect. That would connect onto there. That would plug into a radio. No, not a radio. An EMF recorder. You know, a digital recorder. And if it picked up any kind of like ultrasonic sound, it'd be recorded through here and then transferred through to the actual socket, which would actually record. So in other words, if it was able to pick up anything, it'd go through the microphone, transfer it to the ultrasonic, convert to ultrasonic, and then go into the EVP recorder and soon pick up any kind of weird noise or voices. It didn't work, but I tried. One of my EM pumps that kind of like fell apart, which I've got to redo. Need to get a motor, built-in static detectors, a stepper controller with the control knob. So that would turn on the static detectors. That would turn on the EM pump. The copper coil would actually act as an antenna for the static detectors. So that needs to be redone. But the thing is, I couldn't close the bloody casing. And I had to keep mucking around trying to find a way so I can get the lid shut down properly. So that will be like a dual static detector with a built-in EM pump with a speed controller. Oh, goody, I found some batteries. Another type of EMF detector. Laser grid lights. I built a power sensor, which you've seen me use before on my videos. And Lou and Deb Paranormal had one. And it was so chuffed with it. He said it's the only way you can build another one of these, but with a laser grid on it. So when the sensor goes off, it'll light up the laser. And I was able to actually compile one, and they used it and it worked. Cases. Oh, actually, I think this might be one of my sash boxes. Oh, no, it's not complete. More speakers. This, I can't remember what that's for. I think it's some kind of relay. Oh no, it's on those sensors, light sensors. Yeah, one of the light sensors. Well, I've got a spare battery. I don't want to really open a new battery if I can help it. I might have one in here. one was going to work because oh shit, no, I can't close this. I don't think it's going to work actually. That's negative, that's positive. No, it won't work because I ain't got no light. Yeah, I need a light LED. No, that won't work. And because some of the things that I was building needed certain adapters, power adapters, I had to buy these, and I bought like 20 or 30 pairs of them. So what you do is you connect that to inside of a device, and instead of like having the battery, you know, stuck on the side of it, I've done it so that you can have a battery connected to that, and you just plug it in like that, and you put the power through, and you can actually extend this through the box. So I bought a load of those. See what I mean? Dropping everything on the fucking floor though. Buzzers. God, these are fucking mad, I'll tell you. Look. So when I say I don't like buying one or two, look, buzzers, a whole bag of buzzers. You know, some of them make different tones. I've got more than these. I've got different ones of these in my box over there. These are the speakers. See, I'll tell you what, if I was to tell you how much gear I've got here to build electronics, no, without actually the boxes to put them in, I have got some boxes, you know, plastic boxes, which I've put the components in. Oh, shit, no, I can't close that. You know, those two drawers and a drawer behind me, I've probably got at least 200-300 quid's worth of electronics. Because as I say, I used to just go out, and when I had the money, I didn't want to buy just the one capacitor or, you know, the one resistor. You know, what's the point? You know, you might as well buy them in bulk. So if you go and blow one, you're going to have to replace it anyway. So you have to buy, you know, more than a couple. And if the device that I was making were going to like work, and people were going to get interested in them, then I could build them for people. And that's what I was doing for, you know, for about a year and a half. I was building stuff for the paranormal on eBay, you know, kind of thing. Until some little shit decided to want to put me into trouble with the DWP, although they said I wasn't doing no harm. Well, I just thought, no, fuck it, I can't be arsed. And I stopped building. And my gear was the cheapest paranormal stuff on eBay. Now these, for instance, yeah, that is a cut down version of a REM pod. A REM pod is £150. This is just a pocket version, which I built, yeah. I was knocking these out at 50 quid. You know, complete built, battery, everything ready to go. And these don't take 5 minutes to build. These can take up to an hour, sometimes an hour and a half to build. Because, like, you know, you got to put every single capacitor, resistor, transistor, you know, diode, whatever, onto the board. Because these came in kits. I had to buy the boxes separately. I had to buy the antennas separately. I had to buy the switches separately. And I didn't want all the same LED, so I, you know, bought different LEDs. And I'll tell you, man, the first two I ever built, I had in my home for, you know, good 2-3 months. I didn't think they were ever going to work. And, you know, a guy called Dave Dimlow saw them. He goes, "Oh, I'd love to get one off you." I said, "Look, Dave, you know, are you sure? Because I don't know if it's going to work. You know, I've had mine for a couple of months and I've not had nothing on mine yet." He goes, "Look, you don't buy things and you don't test things out, you won't know." So I said, "Well, it was up to you, you know." And I told him how much I wanted for it. So he goes, "Yeah, that's no problem." And this is like 4 years ago. He bought one. I sent it to him. The day he got it, he went out on an investigation, and I swear, cross my heart, I hope to die, he even done the video on it, yeah. He was in this haunted location, and he had this sitting on the floor. He had this K2 meter, a REM pod, I think he had, and something else. And he was asking the spirits to interact with the devices. And what one did it start activating? This. And, you know, it didn't just go off once. For the whole investigation that went off, you know, a couple of dozen times, he was fucking shocked that it worked. And he sent me an email. He goes, "Hey, Steve, you know, you can't put yourself down, mate. They don't work. They fucking work." He goes, "You watch the video when I upload it. You'll be surprised how fucking great it was." I thought, you know, probably once or twice making me, you know, feel good. And I thought, well, even once or twice, you know, how the fuck did he get it to work? And I can't get it working. I said, "Well, what did you do?" He goes, "All I done was told the spirits, all they got to do is go to the antenna. It's, you know, it's got an EMF device. It's generating its own EMF. You know, if they can go near it, it's going to disrupt that EMF and it's going to set the device off." That's all he said. I watched the video and I was like, "My God, fuck me, it's working." So I went in the living room and I said, "Right, spirits, you know, I may not have told you how to use this, but it's a device. This is an antenna. It generates its own EMF, a bit like the REM pod. If you come near it, you know, it set it off." And I even said, "Look, all it's doing is like that. All you got to do is go near it, because that's generating its own EMF. Just go near it, you know, because all you're doing is disrupting it. It's not going to harm you." And within 5 minutes, it started going crazy. So I was building these for, you know, for a little while on eBay, selling them between £45 and £50. Because the actual kit itself cost me like 15 quid. The antennas were a couple of quid. The box was a £5 each. I had to buy like a bulk of like LEDs, switches. So in total, it cost me around about £35 to actually build, right? Time got me eBay and PayPal fees taken out, I was making about £8 each on these. About £8. Until someone else found out how to build them and then started selling them and tried to undercut me, but I just reduced them and I wasn't making hardly anything out of them. So, and I decided to stop, but now you don't see hardly anyone doing them there. So I might start making some more of those, because I still have like possibly about another 5 kits. So I do want to build myself another one. I'll probably build all 5 kits actually, you know, build 5 more devices, probably 2 or 3 up for sale and keep a couple extra for myself. So I've got a dual box one over there. If it's over here. Oh, well, I found my millimeter, one of them. And I'll just set off one of the devices. Where's my dual box one? I think it might be in the living room actually. It's not over here. That's one of my tri-field meters. Bought 2 of those when I had the money. I still got a brand new one box still. But my dual box one I can't find. I think it's in the living room actually. These I made myself. I won't put it on because of the bloody sound on it is makes so fucking loud noise. I made a couple of these, and I actually put two toys like the. If you look at the Living Dead Paranormal latest video, yeah, he's got the giraffe one which I sent him, which has got the same kind of circuitry in there. Just that it doesn't have the laser, but I made a couple of these. I sent one up to someone else not long ago, actually. But this is just the motion sensor. But as soon as it gets interrupted, it sets off the sound, really loud, high-pitched sound, and the LEDs will light up. This is the power sensor. This one's got like a little spotlight on. I made a few of those. I made two of these. One for actually that's got spotlight and a static detector. The other one's static detector on there. Takes covering it up, but static detector works on it. But I made a couple of these. One which I gave to Living Dead Paranormal. It's practically same like this, but it didn't have the static detector on. And they used it in one of their asylum investigations, and it was going crazy. Every time they asked what direction, it's leading into a certain direction, which I was going to eventually go to anyway, but Spirit kept setting it off, and they ended up in the room. They was going to go to like a cemetery earlier before they started, I think, or during the show, and there one of these just kept going off and telling them what way to go, and they ended up in the room where they went over doors, dead end room, but they got windows, and they said, "What way do you want us to go now?" And it's pointing towards the window, and outside the window you could see the cemetery. So I built one of these, but then they asked me for the other one, which had a laser grid, so they could actually attach a laser to the other one of these. So I made two of these for them. I was doing them for about £50 each. And they worked really good, actually. Worked really good. The only thing is, like, the glue tends to, like, unsticks itself after a time. So, you know, sometimes you might have to... Well, I now use Velcro on them. I don't use glue, I use Velcro when I build these. But, yeah, made a few of those, sold a few of those in my time. But I just don't build them anymore. I just don't have the time. Well, I've got the time. Can't say I don't have the time. I've got plenty of time to set. I lost interest in building them because of, like, fucking little cunts out there wanting to cause problems for me, you know. And then I was going through a lot of stress and depression that stopped me from doing stuff as well. And I think a lot of that stress and depression actually interfered with my paranormal, you know, energies in here. So I didn't get hardly anything last year. I think it's only just about starting up now, actually. So I'm trying to put my heart and soul back into it, you know. But, you know, I've got a few ideas I want to be doing. You know, I'm going to be building some other gear later in the year. But I'm not going to say what, because I don't want people doing what I'm going to be doing. And they can't turn around and say, well, I thought that idea, when they didn't, because it'd been my own idea. I want that up here. Right, we're back in it. I'm just going to make myself another quick cup of coffee. Then I'm going to go to bed after. I didn't expect to stay up this day, actually, but hey, it's Sunday. Just give me a second. Bathroom. Right, so yeah, they are. Hello, Hyde. Oh, well, you can go then. You don't like it. Android. Yeah, well, you talk to this shit, don't you? Right. Don't like it. You can go. Bye. Bye, Android. Thanks for coming in and watching, though. But yeah, you're gone. Tough. Oh, don't like the top shit. Oh, this is one of these fake haunted. You can't fucking prove it's fucking fake haunted. Go watch my channel. Then you'll know how fake it is when you see the videos of the full blown black apparition in my living room, the white apparition in my kitchen, the little girl ghost running down the hallway, partial body apparitions, orb activity, things being knocked down and pushed down, and things being thrown at me. Oh, fuck you. So anyway, let's turn this TV off. Now, it's a shame that one particular person, I'm not going to mention the names, right? I'm not going to say it was he or she, because, you know, this particular person, you know, I've known 4 years, 4 fucking years. And suddenly, you know, for some reason, they kind of just slapped me in the face and stabbed me in the back and practically told me to fuck off for no reason, you know, kind of thing. And bit of a shame, really, because when I was going to build some more stuff, I was going to give some more stuff to that particular person, but not now. No, not now. I don't even go to that channel no more, actually, anyway, because they blocked me on all my accounts for no reason whatsoever. And I don't really want to go into it, but if that person wants to listen to all the lies and bullshit that's been fed to her, then I said what that person is, didn't I? So I'll never think before I talk sometimes. But if that person wants to believe all the lies and bullshit that is fed to that person, then let it, you know, I don't give a fuck. You know, I support that particular person, help that person out, back that person for 4 years, you know, and, you know, even fell out of some of my other friends because of that person. And, well, what get is a slap in the face and stabbed in the back and practically told to fuck off. Now, recently, she had some gear from me. So I said, what kind of sex is that? It doesn't matter. Fuck it. She did have some stuff off me, yeah, which seems not to be working. Now, I don't know why it ain't working, because it's in brand new condition, brand new box stuff, you know, I gave her. And like, they weren't cheap lights. No, I've got maybe 2 more brand new lights boxed in the drawer in my bed, because my bed's got like those drawer things. And I would have sent them to her, but you know, I said, "Well, send me them ones back, and I'll send you these 2 new ones. And if I can get them other 2 fixed, I'll fix them." But nah, fuck that. Just lost out on that. And she lost out on any new device I was going to build, because I would have gave her one free. But I won't say her name. I don't want her name even mentioned on here. And because she blocked me on my accounts, I thought, well, fuck it, you know. She don't want to come and talk to me like a sensible person. I'm going to block her. And I have blocked her. I've blocked her on my channel as well. It's a shame because I kind of miss her. You know, we've done some bloody good streams together. You know, those murder mysteries, unsolved cases. We've done quite a few of those actually. We were always going to get back to them, but that's been knocked on the head again for about the 5th time. Well, fuck, you know, I'm going to be doing it myself. You know, I'll do it myself. I don't give a fuck. Maybe I might get someone else to come on and do it with me. She'll be the one who's going to miss out. It's a shame, really. You know, she wants to listen to all the lies and bullshit. Let her. I've noticed though that she's not streamed for a while. About a week, maybe. When's last? I know she's got 4 channels. So I did do a Google search. Five days ago. On a main one. But she has got 3 other channels. On the other one, she did nothing for 2 months on the other one. But I'm trying to think what the other one was. I know she got 3 active ones. Got to make sure I don't have the audio on when I'm doing it. No, I can't remember the other one, but I know she had another channel, which I found the other day, which is actually really put as a weird kind of channel name. But anyway, I ain't gonna bother looking because it don't really bother me. I'm not fussed with her anymore. It's a shame though. 4 years of friendship damage. Toilet. I don't know, running back to me when she knows that she done wrong. Because we was always able to sort things out, you know, talk things over. We've only ever fell out twice. But there's excuse after excuse, you know, with her. Like the last one was like, I'm not talking to certain people because of certain reasons. And I don't want it to affect my friends. Then it's something about people trolling her and this, that, and whatever, you know. It's one thing after another, you know, kind of thing. I know she's going through a lot of illnesses, so am I, but, you know, maybe she does need time out. Maybe that's what she's doing at the moment, taking time out. as I say, it don't really bother me. I just don't want to running back to me saying, "Oh, sorry, Steve, I was wrong." Well, we all can be wrong, but you know, I gave her like nearly 3 weeks to come back and talk to me. So if she wants to talk to me, I've got a good mind to make her fucking wait. If I decide to do it, I might just be the better guy and say, "Well, you know, okay, let's talk it out and find out what's going on." So I would like to, well, you know, kind of get back working with her actually, but I don't think that'll ever happen, to be honest with you. Maybe it might do, you know. She's had problems with other people and got back with them, and yeah, I ain't gonna worry about it. Don't say her name in here. Can you remove that? Hide, yeah. Remove her name, please, because like she can use that. Just take that forgive one off, yeah. Just remove that message. Quick. Can I do it? Thank you. So I don't want her name being mentioned on it, because otherwise people turn around and say, "Oh, see." So if I don't mention the name, I could be talking about, you know, any one person who I've known for 4 or 5 years, you know. But she, you know, she'd probably be watching anyway, because she's kind of owned up that she likes watching people's channels and seeing what people are talking now about, and see if anyone's talking about her, or you know, it seems to be more about her than anything else, to be honest with you. And they probably get back to her in the next couple of days or whatever. "Oh, Steve was talking about you." Really? So fucking what? My channel, do what I want. Oh, I'm not angry. I'm just pissed, really, because you know, she's not. I don't know. It's down to the illness, you know, the thing that's going on with her. But you know, 3 weeks I've tried to get to her to find out what the fuck's going on. She blocked me on the mobile. I've been accused of giving her mobile number out. I was accused of giving out her eBay account details. I was accused of fucking like giving her personal information out, like her address and shit like that, you know. And I'd never do anything like that to her, and she knows that. But I've got the blame for it, you know. Because I don't like people doxing. Really? Well, what about when people dox me? And I'm not talking about her, because I've never doxed her yet, and she's never doxed me. But if someone's going to dox my address details, and I find out their address details, I could be a cunt and dox their details as well. But I don't think I've ever really doxed anyone's account, actually, their name and address, apart from when I got caught at my eBay account. But I don't even recall actually giving out a certain person's name and address. Maybe their eBay username from when they tried to buy something off me, and I kind of rejected the sale and refunded them. Yeah, but that's all been sorted out, you know. And it's got no one's business on what I do with my fucking own personal life, my financial kind of life as well. If I want to sell shit on eBay, I sell shit on eBay. You know, the DWP knows everything about it. They keep a check on what I sell. If I go over the limit, then they call me in. You know, they've got my fucking eBay account. I'll give them help. They've got my help. Oh, I can't even say it now. They've got my eBay account details. They can see what I buy and sell. And they've not called me in because they said I'm not making thousands of pounds a week like some people say I'm fucking making £1,000 a week. All right, I still got a video up. There's someone putting up a video of me on one of my old eBay accounts where I was supposed to make £8,000 in a certain amount of time. Well, if you look at £8,000 over a 5-year period, you know, it's not even a fucking £1,000 a year. You know, it's probably about £800. Now, if you calculate by 52 weeks, about 800. 52. Fucking hell, man. It's probably about £20-30 a week. Wow, you know. They're going to come busting through my door and arrest me over like £20-30 a week. Yeah. No, I've done fucking live stream videos of me talking to the DWP. And they said, you're not doing nothing wrong, you know. But people will do that. That's why I stopped selling stuff on eBay, a lot of my stuff, you know, especially stuff I was over to build. No, the thing is, I said to them, look, if I was to buy something, yeah, and I had it for a few weeks and wanted to get rid of it, am I doing anything wrong? No, because it's your own personal things. Now, if you're buying stuff to resell, you know, so like you making a business out of it, you know, the thing is, you'd have to buy it in bulk. Say like you go and buy like 500 radios and you start selling those radios, then that's classed as a business. But I've not had 500 radios. You know, I buy bulk, yeah, but I don't buy fucking 500 of things. I probably buy like 50 capacitors, 50 transistors, 50 like whatever. Because every time I build something, I'm always blowing something up with it. My soldering iron isn't hardly any good. I've probably gone through about 5 soldering irons within the last 3 years. My soldering iron sucks. My soldering sucks. You know, out of my, you know, out of these DC boxes, yeah, and I'll call this a DC box, you know, direct contact box, because I put in direct contact to it. Out of the kits I bought, right, I bought 15 kits. Would you believe I've fucked up 5 kits? And, you know, the rest of them, I was able to, like, make them work. I've even got the kit, the circuit boards in a box here somewhere. I don't really want to be pulling all this shit out. Oh, there's my 1mm. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've got like 5 of those circuit boards, which I've got all components on, but some of the components don't work on them. I don't know, it's because I put a resistor ran the wrong way, or a diode ran the wrong way, or if it's just like the soldering hasn't took on the board properly. I don't know, but I have got like a box somewhere with about 5 circuit boards, which ain't no good. And I can't send them back and get replacements because them boards I bought like fucking 2.5 years ago, you know. I'm getting a fucking headache now. So now when I build things, I only build like maybe 1 or 2. Maybe 3 max. I might sell 1, keep to myself. If I'm not doing anything and I feel like I need to try to get a little bit of money to pay some of my bills or something, then I might sell another one. But I don't go and I like build 5, 10, 15 or whatever and try to make as much money and then start buying more components, because I don't do it like that anymore. Once I'm out of components, that's it. I'm over and done with. You know, because I just can't be arsed. And things keep going up in price as well, especially all these electronic bits and pieces that I used to get. When you buy stuff from China, it's okay, it's cheaper, but you've got to wait 4 to 6 weeks for the parts to come through. If you buy through a UK supplier, you're paying well over double of what it's worth, you know. So that's why I used to get all my components from China. And some of the places I've used to buy stuff from are no longer on eBay, you know, kind of thing. They've either gone bankrupt or they've closed their account down through to like negative feedbacks or people not getting their equipment or whatever, you know, kind of thing. So some of the places I used to get my stuff, I can't even get stuff for them anymore. Especially like the kits. There used to be one place I used to get a lot of stuff from, but that's no longer on eBay anymore. So I had it on my friends list, my favourite list. Banggood, yeah, I think so. Well, there ain't nothing going on tonight, paranormal wise. I just thought I'd do like a little stream, you know, because I went tired. Surprised I got 9 people watching still actually, but my channel Toxic Gaming, yeah, is paranormal. I've had some unusual activity in my flat. I'm not saying my flat is haunted, but I've had crazy shit happening in here. I've had like a practically full-blown black apparition in the living room. I've had a white apparition in the kitchen. I've had a little ghost girl running down my hallway. You know, all captured live stream through my DVRs. Because I've got like DVR CCTV, and I keep an eye on what's going on. No, I don't even see that. Anyway. And sometimes I just leave the camera running on like either 1 channel or 4 channel or even 8 channels. So I've got 8 channel DVR. And people have seen some crazy stuff in here, you know, when I've been sleeping. We've even seen crazy stuff when I've been live streaming, you know, like shadows, orbit activity, things moving, things being knocked down, things being thrown at me. So in one way, you know, I've had a lot of activity. I've had some poltergeist stuff happening here. But can I class as haunted? No. Because I've not seen like a proper ghost, you know, like, you know, a spirit person showing themselves as like a lifelike kind of figure. That I've not seen yet. But on my camera systems, you know, people have seen the evidence I've got. None of it's faked. People can turn around and say, oh, it's fake, fake, fake. Well, if you go through some of my videos, you can see it ain't fake, because we've had some fucking crazy stuff in here. Not for the last 2 years, you know, it's been very quiet. I still get some stuff happen time to time. You know, you ain't going to expect things to happen every single day, 24/7, 365 days a week, because it will never happen. It happens when it wants to happen. But say from, what was it now, 2019, say from 2014, 15 and 16, them 3 years, we used to have a lot of stuff happening here. And I mean a lot of crazy stuff. This room alone, my bedroom, used to be like Orb City. You know, the amount of orbs that used to be around in this room is crazy. Now, an orb is a light anomaly, which is supposed to be the starting of a spirit manifestation. But it can also be mistakenly as dust, because, like, you know, if you've got dust particles, then sometimes dust particles can be mistaken as orbs. But dust particles usually go up and down, and sometimes like might go left and right. But orb activity is like going, you know, like zigzags, and, you know, pulsating, stuff like that, you know, crazy stuff. You know, Uric can back me up, Ian can back me up. Who else is in here? Yeah, a lot of other people like moderators ain't here actually. But yeah, you know, we've had crazy stuff going on here. Mirrors, my mirrors are classed as portals, because like that one over there on that wall there, the big one in the living room, crazy stuff in the mirrors. Just taking photos, you can see, like, you know, I know it sounds crazy and weird, but, you know, we can't see it physically with our own eyes, but the camera can pick up crazy stuff. And I've caught some crazy stuff in my mirrors. You know, little boy, picked up a Victorian couple walking arm in arm. So it actually looked like a Victorian couple walking arm in arm. Some really weird kind of looking like spiritual apparitions in the mirror. Animal type as well. I've had like some crazy, like weird, evil looking kind of things. Like, you know, I've had a face with red eyes appearing through the window, through the mirror. You know, and I don't see, you know, I've not seen half this with my own eyes, but the camera picks them up crazy arse, you know. So yeah, I'm going to start doing some more of that again this year. A lot more in the mirror in the living room. This one here, it started getting a bit more crazy. You know, I've been catching a lot more stuff in that mirror because I don't really take that mirror down. And they say never clean the mirror. You know, even if it gets dusty, you can wipe the dust off, yeah, but don't use like window cleaner or polish because that can interrupt the actual portal, because they use mirrors as a portal, like the doorway traveling from one room to another room. So I've got like mirror in the hallway, got mirrors, 2 mirrors in the living room, 1 in the kitchen, which I've not actually caught anything in there as of yet. I've got 2 in here, but this one over here I've caught more in, but the one over there at the back, I have caught some stuff in there, but not that much. Don't worry about the phone number because the phone number is not working at the moment. So that mirror over there, I've had some stuff in. I've even caught stuff on the TV. All I've done is like turn the light off and take a photo in the TV. And, you know, because like the TV, when it's turned off, it's just a black screen in it. Well, that can be classed as a Skyrim mirror. And a Skyrim mirror can be, you know, another way, I suppose, of like acting as a portal. You know, it's I've got a Skyrim mirror up there, but I can't be bothered to get up. It's just a mirror painted black, really. Sometimes you're lucky to get stuff in that. You know, mirrors are classed as like, you know, ways of opening doorways to the spirit world. And you know, although we don't get to see what's coming through those mirrors, you know, it's surprising what a camera can actually pick up, which our physical eyes can't see, because like the cameras are picking up different spectrums of light. I can't even talk now. The camera are picking up different spectrums of light, and spirits are able to manipulate those different spectrums of light, and sometimes get shown and captured on camera. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, my fucking head's gone weird again. Well, as soon as I drunk this coffee, I'll be going to bed because it's like 5:30 nearly. I didn't think it was that late. I've been having too many late nights, guys, I'll tell you again. And I've not been sleeping properly either. I keep getting woken up. I'm either waking up coughing. I feel sometimes I feel like I'm being choked. I'm fidgeting around on the bed too much. I just can't get comfortable in bed sometimes. But now I found my power pack, my adapter to my lathe, I can start doing some woodworking on there again. So I'm actually going to do some different kind of crucifixes as well. You know, what did I do with that other one I just had a while ago? I had a wooden one here somewhere. Yeah, here's one. I'm going to be making some more of these ones. The ones there. And I'm going to make some smaller ones. This one's a bit crooked actually. Need to sand that down a bit more. So I'm going to be making some more of these ones. And I'm going to make some of the old type ones, which were made out of balsa wood. But they're going to have like a stand on it. So, you know, carved out, little kind of stand, so I can stand up. Some I'm going to make into probably like necklaces as well. Take them to the church and try to get them blessed. Some I might even give away, I don't know yet. I have been asked for some crucifixes to be made by people actually, so never had the time to do it because I never thought about taking up woodworking again. And so it's time we start woodworking because you know, I'm now making my own plaquettes. And one's there. Now I've made smaller ones because I've got two with Ouija written on them. That one there. And that one there. Alright. Because I've made some like A5 Ouija board templates as well. Which are up there somewhere. In my folder, which I can't be bothered to get. But it's only like A5 ones. And I thought it would be nice to make some like little mini plaquettes and, you know, trying to sell them for a couple of quid each. That's the board and the plaquette included for about £3. Just to try to get some money back so I can get some decent wood. Because wood ain't cheap, you know. I've been lucky to go out and buy some scrap wood, but scrap wood I've been able to get is like too thick. And I can't cut that with that. You know, unless it's like, if it's bigger, if it was that thick, you know, that thick, then I can probably cut the custom. But with that, it's very difficult, and I've already like broken 5 blades on that damn thing already, because I still can't put pressure on this hand properly that much. And like, I was actually able to like saw a couple, but I did lose a bit of like. If you see the side. Oh, see the thickness of that one, yeah? All right. I was able to like cut 1 into 2, but I had to like sand them down as well. So that's how I originally wanted them, that thickness. But the wood I've got is that thickness, and I can't be trying to cut that because I'm too worried in case I might slip and slice my finger off, you know, kind of thing. Even where, you know, wearing gloves. And I don't have proper gloves, I don't think. See, these ones are supposed to stop from glass going through, but I don't think it stopped the blade from going through. And I haven't got anything I could use, like a board. So like, if I had a thick enough board to put on there, because like, I don't know if you can see that like good over here. Alright, what's happening? Right, I've got this kind of vest thing here. Yeah? Now, the blade's small, yeah, but if I do that, you know, this vibrates. They state that you really need a metal table, but I don't have a metal table, so I've got to use this. And when I'm cutting, sometimes I'm cutting either into the actual marking or outside the marking. If it's outside, it ain't too bad, but inside, I fucked it up, so I can't use it. So what I've been trying to find is a piece of wood, so I can have that like that, and have that. But that's not thick enough. That's still not thick enough. Even with that there, you know, if I put that there, then I might be able to do it that way. But again, I need something, because I just can't do it that way. It's not going to work. know, if I do it that way, I could probably, you know, just like hopefully use it that, but then it's sliding all the time, you know. So I need to make something. I'm going to try and make something up where I could kind of like got the U shape kind of thing. So it'd be like, let's get these 3 bits. It'd be like a U shape, like this. And that'd be in between. Something like that. And then I can just push that in like so. But I've got to try to construct one. So I've not had time, well, I've had time, but I've not thought about it until just now. But I'm going to do something like that. This wood I've got outside from someone's garden. I asked if I could take it, and I said, yeah. You know, you know, I even like started making some more crosses as well. So, you know, I did have like 4. I've cut 2 out. One got completely fucked up. The other one I just showed you. So, you know, I'm trying to make stuff. So with the cross ones, I want to make some like, you know, proper like wooden crosses. And not have like a chain, but that kind of like lace, like that leather kind of like lacing. I think I know I'll get them on eBay, but I've got to find them. So that's what I want to do is make some wooden ones with the kind of like material leather lace, and you know, get them christened, or not christened, but blessed at the church, and then like sell a couple. So these ones, you know, are going to go with the little Ouija boards, laminated ones that I've done. No, I might as well get fucking things. You know, these. You know, a Ouija board and like little planchette with it. Some of them just going to be like plain brown ones, you know, with varnish on. Some will be like brown wood paint with varnish on, and some will be like that. So there'll be 3 types: plain brown, you know, like with varnish on, make it a bit more glossy kind of thing. Then the painted ones. This is like proper brown, mahogany kind of like paint. I've actually got like a pen kind of thing that you can, it's got like paint in it or whatever. Then I just like varnish it over. Then I do another one and put Ouija on it. That's painted on with red paint. I've got to put all this shit back. I was looking at getting polyurethane and making like plastic Ouija board, not Ouija board, planchettes. But there's too many people making them, selling them on eBay at the moment. And it, you know, I don't want to be giving too many things away because it costs me money to give away, you know. So I do want to try to like make some good stuff, and then maybe just make enough back to carry on buying the wood I need. So really, you know, people can't turn around and say, well, he's making things and selling stuff to make money. Well, no. I'm only selling things and making a little bit of money back because I need to buy the wood, what I need. You know, the wood outside, what people give me, all I see is no good. it's okay for me to like practice cutting, yeah. But no, wood isn't cheap. Even balsa wood. Now this is balsa wood, and I was using that to make fishing floats as well a couple of years ago. Balsa wood's fucking expensive. You know, you're talking about 10 quid just for about 4 or 5 sheets of this. So wood isn't cheap. So where people turn around and say, oh, he's making a huge lot of money, well, that's a load of bollocks. Then you see, the thing is, people don't realise what the cost goes into this stuff here. When you're making like a planchette, you got to buy the wood, right? Then you've got to buy the paint. Then you've got to buy the varnish. You've got to buy sandpaper, maybe a sanding machine, the wood cutting machine. Then you've got to take in consideration of the cost of running the wood cutting machine in electric costs. You know, it ain't all cheap, guys. It doesn't, you know, come free. It costs money. And if I was to like make a planchette like that and decorate it, put some kind of decoration on it, or just sort of shadow writing in my door, then you want me. You know, I know that's red. You know, I know someone would want the red one, but you know, these ones, yeah. Put like a little decoration, or just put some text on it, like the small one, Ouija. That's costing me money to make. So if I sold that for £3, that ain't a lot of money. What's 3 quid? They'll probably just cover the cost of actually making it itself. You know, and where have I made money? Because wood ain't cheap, paint ain't cheap, and I've got to take all that in consideration. How much paint is that costing me? You know, how much paint have I put in there? I probably put about 3 coats of paint on that. Right, 2 coats of varnish at the moment. Probably might have to put a 3rd one on. So 3 coats of each. That's probably, well, someone says, well, it's only a couple of pence. Well, those couple of pences work out, you know, it builds up. So say like, you know, 10p minimum, right, of paint and varnish. Then the wood itself could probably be about 50p, right? So you're talking about 70, say 60p at the moment, yeah? Then you've got to take the cost of consideration of like cutting the material out, waste material, the cost of like electricity. So say like about £1.50 in total, yeah, to actually make that. And I put it on eBay for 3 quid. So that's only like £1.50 I've made out of it. Now, would I include the postage on that? No, because I'm still going to get hit on eBay fees and PayPal fees. So I'll probably make about £1 on that. And yeah, like Carl said, you know, my time is important. Am I charging you for my time? Unless I had a fucking mass production, which I don't have, you know, and don't get, it's costing me money in buying the machinery as well. That there, that cutting machine cost me £90. 90 quid, 90. That's probably about $130. I did have like a bigger one, but the blade just keeps jumping out, and I can't find the Allen key to, like, you know, unlock it. And so I had to put that to one side and buy a smaller one, because I've been watching a lot of videos and people are using these a lot more to make, you know, small items like these, for instance, yeah. So I thought, well, the old one, you know, 5x quite a lot as well. And I was breaking blades on that left, right, and centre. Now, the reason why I keep breaking blades on that, because it's not at my level. So I watched the video, and the guy said on his video, when people start breaking blades, it's because your hands and your arms are not level with that. If you're standing up, it's not level. If you're sitting down, if you're not sitting at the right level, then you're going to break blades. If you're sitting low and your hands are up like that, you're going to break blades. So I need a fucking new chair to continue doing these. And, you know, getting a new chair isn't going to cost me, you know, 5-10 quid. It's going to cost me about £60 to buy a new fucking chair. So if I was to sell these on eBay, and every little pound I was going to be making, I could either put that money back into buying more wood, which probably a fraction of it would do, but, you know, I'd still need money to buy a fucking new chair. Now, at the moment, I'm kind of like this when I'm cutting. And you only get like 5 blades with one of those. And I found out that, you know, you can get 5 blades on Amazon and eBay, but they're all around about the same price, £6.59. I bought 2 packets of blades. And lucky I did, because the 5 blades that I got with that, I fucked up straight away. So I bought 2 more packets. Then I thought, hang on, you know, I'm going to need more blades, and I'm fucking them up like I'm left, right, and centre at the moment. So I can't get the right angle. You know, I ain't got the right level. I can't keep having to buy new blades all the time. So I've, you know, since I've had that, I've had to pay out 12, 24, 25, nearly £28 on extra blades. And these are the blades I had to buy. Them. There's 2 for softwood, 2 for hardwood, and 1 for metal. Even the metal blade was breaking on wood. See, with these, I have got red mahogany paint, which I've been using, but I've got these from the pound shop, and I've got a coloured packet of these, and I've been using this furniture kind of like paint thing, and I've been using this one mostly, but I'm going to try to start using some of these ones as well. But these are furniture touch-up markers, hide scratch and worn edges for light, medium and dark finishes. They're quite nice actually, but fucking shop sold out. I bought the last 2 the other day. But I did get 4 packets in total, but I'm already on 1 packet, so I've got, I think, 3 packets left. Well, I don't know, I've done the other 2 packets. Oh, other 1 packet. It's probably in one of my toolboxes down there on the floor. Right, so where people turn around and say, oh, I'm going to report him because he's making loads of money on eBay, I don't think about the cost of what it's costing me to buy all the equipment. Now, you've got to make enough to cover your costs back, haven't you? You know, I probably might have to sell, if I was to sell, which I very much doubt I would sell, but let's say if I sold 100 of these, would that cover the cost of that? The paint, the varnish, the paint brushes, the wood? Nah, of course it ain't. This is more of a hobby to me, and I'll probably be giving some of these away as well to like some of my viewers later on when I've made enough. I'll say, hey, fancy one? No? Do you own a Ouija board? Would you like a planchette? And I'm not going to be brilliant, you know, because I ain't no good at making, like, you know, all these nice ones which people have already made out there. And these are just going to be quickly made ones, you know, and if people want them, they have them. If they don't, they don't. I'm going to make one of those big ones I showed you earlier sometime. I'm going to use that as a template. I just need to find a way of what's the name though, and what do I do with it? So I need to find something what I can use for this. You know, even with this, fucking this is way too big for a pen. Look, how can you do anything? Whoever made these made it for a pen to wobble around inside. You really need something in there which is gonna like kind of grip the pen. So what I would have to find some kind of like something similar to that, smaller though. Then with these, I'd have to find these on eBay or actually use my lathe and make something like this, because this is just wood and then like screwed in with these, but this is just wood. You can actually undo it, look, it's like a screw. So those I could probably make myself, no problem, with my little lathe. Could use me corks, because the corks would be a lot more easier to make into those. Screws, I've just used normal screws, I suppose, but that's the more important bit, finding something a little bit smaller than that so you can hold a pen in. Now you could probably just draw a hole in and then stick the pen in through the hole, but it ain't gonna look as nice that way. And that isn't even cut out. You can see that, just like mine. That comes out more. Well, that one, you see, can you see how they've done that? That comes out more than that does. So it wasn't cut out, you know, to a proper shape really. Just like some of mine are, you know, if this was just like cut out roughly and then painted like so, and then they just made that crappy little decoration. And I paid 30 quid for that, would you believe? Fucking 30 quid 3 years ago. So I'm going to put that up there to remind me. So I'm going to try, and you know, that I could use on my A4 board. So I've got A4 MFD board, which I bought, which I was going to use for my A4 Ouija boards. And I bought 10 sheets. I've used one sheet to, you know, cut up to make, you know, the planchettes. One I've already used for me A4 Ouija board, but I'm not too happy with it. But I've still got 8 sheets left. So what I might do is that I might try to find a normal Ouija board template off Google, enlarge it threefold, you know, 3 times, 4 times the bigger, and then like print out, trace it onto one of the A4 MFD boards, and then cut it out on that, and then see how it goes, you know. Someone actually asked if I would sell that, but I said no, because it's the only one I got. But then when I started doing my woodworking, someone said, oh, that'd be an idea, why don't you make some? I'm pretty sure people will be interested in getting them particular planchettes, because there weren't that many people sending them on eBay. So I thought, be an idea. And then just this year, I thought, well, fuck it, you know, I'm going to start with me woodworking up. Something kept telling me to start your woodworking up. And all the money I had for Christmas and birthday of my mum and my sisters, my mum and my daughters and my son, went all on to like saws, wood, varnish, paint brushes, new lathe. It's all gone. All my money's gone now. I didn't keep anything back from my fucking bills or nothing. So my bills coming, I'm kind of fucking screwed. But I do intend to keep, you know, some of my money back what I get each month to pay all my bills off. And no, if it means like, you know, not having a lot of food in, then that's the way I survive at the moment. Some people said, oh, you shouldn't have spent all your money on what your mum and sisters or your daughters gave you. I know I shouldn't have done, but hell, you only treat yourself once a year, don't you? So I thought, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to spend my money on what I want. Fuck the food, fuck the bills. That's money for me to spend, not to fucking put on bills and on food. So that's what I've done. Now, I was going to buy another one of those grinders, as I say, but it's either flip up on the grinder or the lathe. Now, as I say, I couldn't find the power supply for the lathe. I was just using a standard power supply, which gave me one speed. The speed was shit. It wouldn't let me cut into the wood. So I ordered a new lathe last week. I think it's Tuesday. And it's due to come through this Tuesday. If I found that power supply, you know, last week, I wouldn't have had to buy a new lathe. I could have bought myself another grinder. But I've got two grinders. I don't even need to buy a new grinder, actually. I found that if I took off the adapter, which connects to this is connected to the side of this grinder. Now, all I need is to take that off, and you can get this like kind of triangle kind of screwing thing. And all I need to do is get some like buffer cloth. And you can actually buy the buffer cloth and that like adapter, which you can connect to the grinder for like 10 quid. So, you know, as soon as I've got a little bit more money, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll buy the adapter. Because this can actually undo, but because I can't get a grip on it. No, I'll have to use a pair of pliers to undo it. Get a bit WD-40 and then undo it that way, because that can actually come off. Then all I need is that kind of metal triangle thing, which will screw on. Then all you do is you screw on the actual cloth bit. Then all I do is use that, because this is like this is more for metal. This is more metal cleaning, like making jewelry. But sometimes I might use this just for like grind down the actual wood, but using that actually makes a burning, you know, thing on the wood itself. So I tend to use that one sometimes, but even that one tends to burn the wood as well sometimes. So I need to find another one of these, take that one off and swap that over for a wood grinding one. But at the present moment, I'm using either that or this with that on it to grind the wood down. No, I've got fucking switch. Where's that? That can fucking come out. That can go over there for now. I think that's probably charged up on there. Hey, why's my phone gone into like reset mode? My phone's gone into auto. It's gone into auto fucking thing. What happened to my fucking phone? Shit. My phone's fucked up. Well, that's great. The phone's fucked. Shit. Your phone's gone. Phone's fucked. Can't even turn it off. Don't know what's going on. G sensor. Do calibration. Look, what the fuck's going on? I've got headphones to plug in. It says to plug in headphones, not Bluetooth. It's gone on to some kind of like test fucking thing. Factory mode auto test. Why's it gone to that? I shouldn't have done that. I bet I've got lost everything on my phone now. The applications I had on there are probably all gone. Now that's different. Although it comes out doogie, that used to be all blue. That's a different colour. Oh, there it goes. Now blue. I bet it's reset itself to factory for some reason. Oh, and a load of like ghost apps on here. Yeah, starting apps. I think it's done factory reset on this. That means I've got to log into my Google account, I think. Let me have a look. See if I've got all my apps still. Oh, my apps are still there. So what am there then? Why did my fucking phone? No, actually, I ain't got my apps. Well, I've got most of them. What? I don't know what happened to this phone. That's weird. Went into some kind of like factory fucking reset thing. That was really weird. All I did was stick a charger in there, charge the damn thing up. So I'm getting all these messages coming through and it's on airplane mode. That should not be happening. No, all these are coming up and it should not be doing it. Facebook. And I've got it on airplane mode. You shouldn't be doing this. Clear all. Right, well, anyway, I'm going to fuck off to bed. Thanks for tuning in with us, guys. Appreciate that. Didn't expect no one come on, actually. For the first 10 minutes, I didn't see anyone coming on. Oh, so that's the kind of cough I've got. So yeah, you know, he's in here he's going to be in here most of the time now. Malcolm. That's what I've named him, Malcolm. That's what Abby said. His name is translated from his language into English, Malcolm. And even Uric is able to say that his name's Malcolm. And Uric's Hyde. So what I'm going to do is leave him in here for a few nights. Not that he's doing much anyway. What the fucking hell is going on? I'm still getting fucking messages through my fucking mobile when it's been on airplane mode. This is fucking crazy, man. I wonder my battery's going down rather quickly. Yeah, if you check me woodworking channel out, I'll get me woodworking one out. Hang on. So I do like videos from me woodworking. So yeah, been there. You can check out my woodworking channel. Last one was 4 days ago, actually. Video on there. Malcolm's the voodoo, well, not voodoo, witch doctor doll there behind me. That's Malcolm. That's what his name is in English. I can't remember what it is in fucking, like, whatever. Yeah, maybe our phone is haunted, Carl. Still, never mind. So I'm going to shoot off, take my cup out, go to the bathroom and go and get some sleep. And now I found my charger for my lathe. I'm going to try to do something with my lathe and do some videos on that as well. Sometime this week. I might do one today if I'm awake on time. And my next stream, I don't know when my next stream might be. I might do one Monday. I'm going to be doing a house cleansing next weekend. But I don't know if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday. But I will be doing one. Because I've been advised to do one. Abby said it won't harm me doing one. It won't remove any of the good spirits. It just remove any of the negative ones that may be residing here. So I'll probably be doing a quick house cleansing. You know, just a few incense, prayers, walking around the house. You know, the flat. It'll only take about 10 minutes, 20 max. You know, kind of thing. Then we'll probably do a ghost box and a Ouija board after we've done that. That'd be the weekend. This week, I don't know what I'm going to be doing this week. I probably will be doing a stream or two during the week, but what, I don't know yet. But we'll see how it goes. So anyway, good night. God bless, and I'll catch you all later. Cheers for popping on. See you soon. Bye.